Welcome into the Utah Top 50 Elite League. Come to you live from Salt Lake Community College. 3 games coming up for you tonight. And the first one, the Minnesota Muskies and the St. Louis Spirits. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Have some great matchups coming up for you here tonight, including a really good one here in our leadoff game of the night. Minnesota and St. Louis has an early bucket scored there for the Spirits. And a couple teams here that have some substitutions tonight, dealing with injuries and whatnot. We'll get into those as the game progresses. A nice putback there for the Muskies makes it 2-2 apiece. Minnesota coming in here 3-0 through the first 3 weeks, and the Spirit at 2-1. Critical game for these two sides is in 2 weeks we'll be having our final week, 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4, and 5 versus 6. That seeding certainly on the line tonight. And next week there could be a pivotal matchup if Minnesota is able to win tonight and Flint wins tonight. It'd be a battle of undefeated. So a lot to play for here. And, of course, Flint has a game a little bit later that we'll see. As a nice take in there by by Brady Smith, and he threw it out to the official. The official looked like he was ready to shoot. Gave that one up. 3-point try there by Erickson won't go. And now we're coming up the floor here quickly with the Muskies inside. Nice find. And that's been a young man who's had a really good league here, and that being Matani Hinckley, the junior out of Brighton High School. Feels like every week he's been really strong for Minnesota in the block. He's also stepped out and shot a little bit. Has been a good rebounder. A nice find there on the take by Ivy Leviso. Able to find the big man, Luke Moyer, in the paint. Here's Smith. Some nice ball movement there. Smith, that shot was deflected, kept, but given away. And on the Muskies, a nice drive there to the rim to give the lead back here to Minnesota. I think that might have been Reese Dent that was able to gather and finish. Going to ask for patience. Again, we're going off of picture rosters here. Everyone wearing number 50, a token of their status of one of the top players in the state of Utah here in this top 50 league. Brady Smith coming out with the board, pushing the tempo now. Hinckley, nice drive there by Matani. And it's 8-4 here in favor of the Muskies. 2 20-minute halves. Running clock until the last 2 minutes of play. There's a drive there, and we've got a foul here on the floor going to be called. First team foul there. Erickson to throw in, does so to Moyer. Moyer, the Copper Hill Grizzly, a senior this year for Copper Hills. That shot was short. Erickson with a follow, and the Syracuse Titan able to finish there, able to get that to curl over the front of the rim. Smith gives that off. Good ball movement here. Sets up the three, and that one hit. Nice made three there by the Muskies. Potential answer on the way. That won't go. And the rebound gathered there, I believe, by Dent as that ball deflected out. Substitutions here for the Muskies. Coming over. I think this is Reiser. Tough. Reverse finish won't go. Rebound gathered there. Hurd. Boy, nice move by Driston Hurd, the Cypress Pirate, with a nice take to the rim there. Carson Smith gave that to his brother Brady. Brady, little turnaround there, won't go. Rebound gathered by Ivy Leviso. The Kearns Cougar pushing tempo here now. Gonna back things out. Tough take. Oh my goodness. How about that finish at the rim? Nifty play there by Caden Erickson. Pulling the Spirits back here to within 1. Nice burst here from St. Louis to get back in this. Approaching 5 minutes into the contest. That take by Smith off the glass and out on the run here for the Muskies. Three-point try on the way. Count it good. Excuse me, that's the Spirits. Able to hit the transition tray. Might have been Jake Fitton, I believe. Inside, a foul here on the take. One of the, I'm going to say, an advantage in this league. Hey, we're going 1 for 2, 1 for 3 at the line. We got action to get to. And so free throw coming up here for the Muskies. I think this is Burriston at the line, able to hit it. 13 apiece here. Good way to start off tonight's opener. Reminder, 3 games for you tonight. Here's a 3 on the way from Hurd. He's able to hit it. You can't play basketball at Cypress unless you can hit the 3. We'll see a couple of their three-point shooters as the night progresses as well. But Tristan Hurd able to knock one down. He'll head to the bench here, catch a breather as we'll see Jackson Lee now come on the floor. Substitutions here for the Muskies as well. Samuel Lind on the floor. One of the substitutions along with Reese Dent. This is Lind. Got the inbound. Burriston looks inside to Carson Smith. Now out to Reiser. Reiser, one of the real bright point guards in this state. Good take by Ace. Just crawled off the front of the rim. And the rebound gathered by Lee. Lee pushing tempo here. Gives it to Ivy. Ivy. Good defense there by Burriston. Ivy's able to get the baseline. We'll send it out. Three-point try on the way from Moyer. Count it good. The St. Louis Spirits, they were down 11-6. This is a 13-2 run. Pull up there from Lind. Sam Lind. Another youngster, sophomore for the Wasps of Wasatch High School. As Javon Lee's 3 rims out. Ooh, Lind terminated. Got some help there at half court from Burriston. Burriston going to try the 3. That's short. And it will send Jordy Barnes on the run. Jordy, another sophomore. It's one of the great things about this tournament. It's not just upperclassmen. You get some youngsters as well, but there is an upperclassman in Luke Moyer able to take that to the rim and finish. Here's Dent. Carson. Burriston had the cut through the paint. Kept on the perimeter. 3 on the way. That won't go. Loose ball. Kept here by Carson Smith. Burriston for 3. Able to hit it. The long ball is in range tonight. And a carry. There the call. Take here by Reiser, gets to the rim. Barnes gives it to Quincy Hills, now worked around. Here's Lee, back to Barnes. Boy, I thought he was going to dial one up. His dad would have been proud of that range. Jordy able to keep it. Oh, nice filling the lane there and an easy lay-in. Inside, Carson Smith, Bountiful Brave, does a nice job in the paint. Timeout going to be taken here, 23-22. Spirits leading the Muskies, 11 minutes to go here in the first half. And with that, we'll let you all know the Utah Top 50 is now available for high school girls basketball. It is a league that was created for the top Utah high school players to access high-level competition against their peers before the season begins. High school open gyms aren't enough competition for the top players. In the Utah Top 50 League, you'll play against the best, fine-tune your skills, and get competitive playing time before the season starts. Request your invitation at utah top50.com today. Girls games will be played the last 2 weeks of October and the first week of November right here at Salt Lake Community College, and teams will be coached by current college coaches. If you are a top high school girls basketball player, request your top. Coming down here with the Spirit. That one won't go. After a hot start, we've got some lids on the buckets here. 3 on the way. That one good. Javon Lee able to hit it. (26-22) the advantage here. As a substitution coming on here. That one kept. Another whistle here. Drive by Hurd. That off the front of the rim won't go. And it's 25 now for the Muskies. (29-28) the advantage here for the Spirits. 8 minutes to go. Long 3 from Barnes. That shot won't go. Rebound by Carson Smith. Oh, good pump fake there by Lind as he takes it to the rim and able to finish. Have Eli Ballstead joining us here. Eli, a former Utah Prep player, now up on the hill. Eli, thanks for joining us here in this first half.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Good drive there. How about that finish? Boy, an athletic take there. I think that might have been Burriston. I don't know if that's Burriston or not, actually. One of the things where we're trying to use pictures and hairstyles change, and so we appreciate your patience. Hinckley, boy, good entry, and how about the finish of Hinckley there? Drawing contact there from behind. Seven minutes to go here, 33-31 Muskies. Again, we'll work to get that scoreboard remedied for you as soon as we can. Straightaway 3 here, Erickson won't go. Rebound gathered by Reiser. Sends it over with Lind. Now, here's Brady Smith. Boy, that entry, trying to lead Dent, ends up turning it over. Barnes pushing it up the floor. What a find.
Man, Black's been really aggressive this half offensively. They've come out attacking White's defense, and it's been doing them good.
We saw a nice little burst there from the Muskies to get back in this, actually take the lead, and there's a 3-ball on the way and good. That is Burriston with the tray.
Once they get moving the ball, the Muskies are good.
Erickson will kick it out. Hurd trying for his second 3. That off the front of the rim. Reiser the board. Ace pushing the tempo. Has Brady to his right. Brady, good drive and a nice finish. Jordy Barnes did a good job. Got a hand on that ball, but Brady too strong. And now back up the floor here with the Spirit as the Muskies holding the 5-point lead. Straightaway 3 from Moyer. That off the side of the rim. Riser. Oh, nutmeg the defense will send it out. 3 on the way here from Dent. Left it short, and that ball out of play. $5:15 to go here in our first half. 38-33 Muskies. That pass regathered here by Leviso. Nice shimmy by Ivy. Sends it out. 3 from Hurd. That won't go. And the ball gathered here by Riser. Eli, are the Spirits settling for a little too many threes right now? Is that one hit?
I think they are. I think they can attack a little bit more and get some easy buckets.
Nice job hitting that 3 for the Muskies. It makes it 41-33, the largest lead of this first half for the Minnesota Muskies, as they're looking to stay undefeated here in the early part of this season, or of this league, I guess I should say. Eli, how hard is it? We just talked a little bit about the Spirits kind of settling for some threes their last couple of possessions. How hard is that as a player to see the scoreboard and to be able to have the patience to kind of work your way back 2 at a time?
Yeah, it's tough. It takes a lot of discipline to take it one play at a time.
Be interesting to see what these two teams do coming out of this timeout. We do want to remind you the Utah Girls Top 50. The last couple weeks of October, if you're one of the top high school girls basketball players in the state, reserve your spot now. Go to www.utah.top50.com. We're going to have to hold the half on that scoreboard. Our apologies. We've got some technical issues, and winter coming early. Apparently our graphic not liking that. Here's Quincy Hills. He's filling in tonight with the Spirits. Had some players that couldn't make it tonight, so it's one of the great things is shuffling things around, and sometimes kids will get to play multiple games on a Monday night here. Is turnaround there by Erickson. Won't go. Riser the board here. Pushing it up the floor. Corner 3. That one won't go for Burriston. That ball loose, gathered by Leviso. Hills terminated. Back with Ivy. Hurd trying to drive. Boy, tough take there by Hurd. How about that finish?
Great finish by Hurd, and that's what they need to get going.
Shot by Riser, a tough one. Boy, I don't know how he got that one away. Here's Hills. Quincy gives it to his teammate Moyer. Both Grizzlies, contact there, and Moyer here going to go to the line. Is that time it was Hinckley getting caught on the reach. Free throw good. 2 more. 43-37 Muskies. The Muskies in the white uniforms tonight. The Spirit in the darks, and we've got a whistle there. That bucket will count, and it's an automatic and 1. 46-37 Muskies. Boy, quick burst, left-hand reverse won't go. And then it's taken away there by Ivy. Hills. Jackson Lee with a nice backdoor cut. Tough finish off the front of the rim, won't go. Burst in the board. That ball deflected, bouncing around, and gathered here by Leviso. Kearns Cougar able to generate a couple of steals there. His coach Dan Cosby going to like to see that. Always aggressive defensively. And a reach here, the call on Lind.
The Spirits came out of that timeout a little bit more aggressive on offense. They're looking to get to the rim, and if they don't have it, they're kicking it out.
We've had really good energy in this first game tonight, Eli. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Moyer going to try the three. That one's short. Rebound gathered by Brady Smith. Green Canyon Wolf pushing it up the floor here. Here's Hinckley. Over with Reiser. Reiser working against Barnes. A pair of 24 recruits, and Reiser lost that one. Barnes winning it up the floor for Lee, and Lee with the finish. .125 to go here in our opening half. Tough drive there and the foul. Reiser to throw in. In for Hinckley. Hinckley had that one knocked away from behind by Leviso. Barnes on the run. Hills will try the three. That one missed. You could see Moyer was going for the putback flush. Reiser leading the charge. First take won't go, and a foul here on the shot will send Dent to the line. Eli, we got a couple youngsters here from Wasatch High School in Dent and Lind that have been playing in this tournament, and bright futures ahead for both these two.
Yeah, I agree. They've already improved in the time that I've seen them, and I think they have a lot of potential before them.
Of course, they've got a rather well-known coach that's going to be helping them through their high school days, huh?
I would not put much of their potential on the coach.
Oh, you can only say that if he's your dad, right?
Yeah.
James Ballstead, one of the organizers of this tournament. So well done. Awesome to be able to come out to Slick and see it. Is that one taken away and then nearly given back? We've seen Ivy Leviso. He's had active hands here tonight, Eli.
Yeah, we love to see him get scrappy on defense, getting some deflections and turnovers.
Here's Brady, 40 seconds to go in the half. Leviso fronting Hinckley here. Reiser working around that screen, trying to get it back. Hinckley, double dribbled. That's great help defense in the post.
That is. I think Black's been playing really good defense since that last time out.
25 seconds to go. 48-39 Muskies. Muskies in the white unis. Barnes gets it back. 15 seconds on the clock here. Trying to size up Dent. Clock's down to 10. Barnes, crossover, sends it over. Ivy with a little step through. Left it short. Hinckley the board. 3 seconds to go. Hinckley's going to launch the half-court shot, and this is out of play. And with that, the first half comes to a close. The Muskies leading the Spirit 48-39. You're watching the Utah Top 50 Elite League only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second half. Believe we have our scoreboard good to go here for you. 48-39 Muskies. They are in the light unis and the Spirit in the dark. And a first possession turnover here for the Muskies, Eli. If Dane Stewart, Eli Ballstead with you here, if you're the Spirits, what do you look to do differently here, especially at the start of the second half?
I think the Spirits need to keep up their defense. They've been aggressive. But on the offensive end, I think they need to keep it moving. There have been a couple my turn shots that I've seen. So if they keep attacking and then looking for that extra pass, I think they'll be fine the second half.
How about that three by Quincy Hills? Good way to start the offense here for the Spirits. Drive there, sent out. Dent will try to match it. Dent off target. That ball tapped out, gathered by Jackson Lee, who's pushing it up the floor here for the Spirit. Barnes with the drive. Little floater from Jordy won't go, trying to get his own board. That ball loose into the corner, and it will stay here with St. Louis.
Good take by Jordy Barnes. I like how he plays. I think he's got a lot ahead of him.
He does. I kind of figured that we'd see him just launch a lot of threes, and he can hit it, but man, he's a very versatile point guard, Eli.
I completely agree. I'm excited to watch him this year at Olympus.
Good lob inside and a nice finish at the rim for Burston. Lee That burst, Brady able to get back defensively. Long three on the way, won't go over the backboard, out of play. Reiser here to inbound. Brady in the paint, taking contact, and the finish from his brother won't go. Tapped out. Here's Ivy. Laviso tried to go spin cycle, hit the floor hard, and lost it. Reiser leaves it for Dent, nearly broken up from behind. Dent recovers. Reiser the three, long three, won't go. Offensive board from Carson Smith. Brady from the corner, short. Jordy Barnes tried to send it out. Good hands there by Carson Smith. Way to get back defensively.
Yeah, he's been getting after it on the boards and gets back for a deflection that causes a little havoc.
Hills will throw in. Quick three from Lee. Count it good. St. Louis won't go away here, Eli.
Yeah, they got to keep it up.
Brady gets it back to Dent. Smith now for three. Short. Barnes up for Lee. He's going to try for another three. Boy, that skipped across the rim. Didn't miss by much. Smith, the drive. Tough shot. Deflected. Extra pass. Corner three on the way. And good.
I like how the Spirits are pushing it. They're getting it up the floor before White can get their defense set. And you get an easy three like that.
And I love the unselfish play from Lee. He could have taken that three, missed one the prior possession, say, hey, I'm going to feed my teammate, and he's able to drill it.
Those are the best shots, right in rhythm.
Reiser, tough fadeaway. Ace Reiser, good for two. And a timeout here taken. 52-48. Muskies, 15:48 to go here in the contest. It's been a great battle back and forth, and been awesome to be here with KSL Sports and Game Night Live Rewind, able to bring you last week and tonight. Of course, we've got 2 more weeks coming up. We'll have the trio of games for you next Monday night live from Salt Lake Community College. Games at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. The only way you can see this league is right here on KSLSports.com as doors are closed. And Eli, there's something about that. I mean, you know, you have experience playing high school, collegiate ball. You walk into an atmosphere like this, there are no fans, there are no parents, there are no student sections. I mean, as a player, how much different is that, just being able to go out and play and not having to worry about some of those expectations or crowd or fans or any of that?
It's really different, and it's something we experienced a little bit last year as well with COVID, not having fans. But it really depends on the players out on the floor and who's on the bench to bring that energy and to swing the momentum. It's all in your hands. It has nothing to do with the arena or atmosphere. And so I think it really boils down to the true game of basketball and who's going to play it best.
It's been a really fun tournament. They've got a shot clock going here. We haven't had to use it at all. Tempo's been so good, and ball movement, and not a lot of whistles. I've absolutely loved the way that they've structured this game here in the Utah Top 50. It's going to be a league that's going to be around for years to come. So keep training, keep getting better, and hopefully we'll see you, your kid, at this tournament in the coming years. A foul here going to be called on Hills, and it will be Muskie basketball. Reiser with it here. Hands it off with Dent. Dent's going to try for the three. That's short. We've seen a lot of short threes on that end of the hoop tonight. End to end for Hills. Able to get it to go.
Good finish through the contact.
Back to a 2-point game. The largest lead, I believe, was 9 for the Muskies. Spirits led in this game in the first half. Reiser able to rise and hit it.
Man, Reiser doesn't have the height, but he really uses his body to create open shots. And as we saw right before the timeout, getting inside and hitting that pull-up jumper. I like how he plays.
Tough pull-up Jay wouldn't go. Offensive board keeps it here. Oh, what a pass. Short, Moyer going up. Count it, and one for Luke Moyer. But how about that feed, Eli?
Great feed, and Luke Moyer has been a great presence for Black in the post tonight. He's made it hard for White to guard.
He has been filling in tonight for the Spirits, and he's added a nice element here as they're looking to try to hand the Muskies their first loss of this league. Position to do it. 14 minutes to go. 2-point contest here. Reiser pulling up. That skipped across, and the board gathered by Erickson. Here come the Spirit. Moyer sees the lane open up, and a foul here on the take by Luke Moyer. Luke will head to the line here. 1-for-2 situation for him. Can tie this game back up. And he does. 55 apiece. Lind had it, now worked around with Dent. Dent guarded by Moyer. Now Smith trying to drive. Works baseline to Hinckley. Hinckley with good vision there, but a nice job poking that away by Burriston. Hinckley to inbound. Lofts in here for Lind. Lind working on Erickson. Pull up from 12. That's short. Rebound gathered by Hurd. Hurd hit a three back in the first half. Here's Hills. All behind the back. And a foul here on the take.
I like how Quincy Hills has played tonight. He's a fill-in as well, but he's been aggressive on both sides of the floor.
He'll inbound now. Worked up with Erickson. Erickson step back three. Oh, couldn't get it over the front of the rim. Rebound by Hinckley. 12 minutes to go here. Smith kicks out to Dent. Extra pass, and just like that, the Spirit back here defensively. Inside to Hinckley. Good perimeter interior defense, and that poked away. Hurd trying to go end-to-end. Off the glass, and the lead now to the Spirit.
That's a tough finish.
Defense leading to offense. Smith sends it out. Hinckley, this is a three. Oh, Matani Hinckley able to hit a big-time three for Minnesota. Moyer tried to send it out. There's Hinckley, that long stretch. And now he's on the run. That pass was behind him. Hurd able to pick it off. Coming down the other way. Hills, a long three. Rainbow in Salt Lake Community College gym. There are high school gyms that maybe wouldn't have enough ceiling height for that shot to go from Quincy Hills, but he hits it. Nice take there by Lind.
The higher, the happier, Dane.
You want a high shot? Very little that a defender can do, right? Not that there was a defender there, but that's a good skill to have. Foul here on the drive. We'll get substitutions here on both sides. We're approaching the midway point here in this second half. It'll be Barnes to throw in. Lobbed in for Lee, finds its way to Hurd. He'll take the three. Driston off target, able to help keep the ball here with the Spirit, but they turn it over. Reiser. Oh, nice little lure there by Ace Reiser. Able to get the finish to lead back here to the Muskies. Contact, no whistle there. Smith pushing it up for the Muskies, end to end, off the glass, and he'll head to the line. Good recognition there by Brady, seeing that he's got the defense on their heels, attacking them. Chance here to push it up to 2 possessions.
That's something Brady does really well, is getting to the rim. And what I've seen these past few weeks is he's a really good finisher. He didn't get that one to go, but he gets to the rim and he gets it in.
Free throws. Man, how critical are they? I don't care what league you're playing in. So critical, and Brady able to hit them. We've actually seen really good free throw shooting at this league week after week. Erickson tried to lob one over for Lee and threw it away.
We've seen a lot of turnovers this past little bit. Both sides of the floor got to take care of it if they want to pull this win out.
Take a timeout here. 9:03 to go in regulation. 64-60. Muskies with the lead. And we do want to remind you, if you're one of the top girls basketball players in the state of Utah, the Utah Top 50 League is where you want to be. It was created for top high school basketball players, an opportunity for them to go up against their peers before the season begins. Request your invitation at utah top50.com. Girls games will be played the last 2 weeks of October and the first week of November, right here at Salt Lake Community College, and you'll be coached by current college coaches. If you're looking to get better, girls season right around the corner, there's no better place than the Utah Top 50 Elite League. If you're a top high school girls basketball player, request your Top 50 invite at utah top50.com. It's great to see, even the boys here tonight being coached by college coaches. Coach Kyle Taylor, head coach for the Salt Lake Community College Bruins, trying to help keep the Muskies undefeated this season, going up against one of his assistants. That's got to be fun for coaching staffs to go head-to-head as well with some of the talent that we see night in, night out here in this league.
Yeah, a lot of bragging rights during the week.
Muskie basketball. Back with Lind. Lind, good defense there by Barnes, staying straight up. And how about the retreat there by Sam Lind? Reiser. Burriston. Trying to work baseline. That pass picked off by Javon Lee. Lee trying to drive, runs into traffic, sends it out. Erickson now with it. Back to Javon from the corner. Javon step back 3. That just off the mark. Rebound gathered by Lind. Reiser up ahead for Burst, and he'll pull the trigger on the 3. That skipped across. Erickson. Smith defending him. Here's Moyer. In the paint, Luke Moyer. Count it. And 1 for Luke Moyer.
I've loved seeing the contact tonight, and you could see on both sides there, the refs are letting him foul a little bit without much calls, but it's the tougher finisher that's going to win.
They actually gave that to the Muskies on the scoreboard. I'm waiting to see if they fix that, because that was Luke Moyer of the Spirit that hit it. Now they're working on it. As we had a score there by the Muskies. So I've got 66-63. Is that scored by the Spirit? Three on the way by Reiser. That won't go. Rebound by Barnes. Jordy sends it out. Extra pass. Finds Erickson all alone for 3. Short. Carson with the board. Hinckley waiting for reinforcements. Has Dent. Nice cut by Burriston in traffic. Barnes here called for the foul.
Smart play by Hinckley to pull it out, get a better shot during that possession.
Leviso going to come back on the floor here. Clock running, 6:15, 1 for 2 here for Tyler Burriston, the Corner Canyon Charger. Good. Six minutes to go here in regulation. Muskies trying to stay undefeated here in week 4. Set up a big-time showdown with Flint next week. Wide open lane for Ivy, and he takes advantage. Down the floor, Hinckley couldn't gather it. And the Muskies turn it over.
Time for the Muskies to capitalize.
Here's Barnes. Trying to work on Burstyn. Tough shot from Barnes. Off the glass and good.
Good finish. Good, tough finish.
And the Spirit have the lead now, 69-68. What a contest this has been. Both teams have led by multiple possessions in this one. Stolen away nearly by Lee. Just couldn't stay in play. We've got a time. Oh, I thought we did. Never mind. We've got a substitution whistle. So inside of 5 to go. Here's Brady. Lee able to absorb it. Sent out Burstyn. Looking over here for Carson Smith. Now Brady. Oh, able to find his brother. Good cut there by Carson Smith.
Good ball movement all around, and they found the open guy.
Lead back to the Muskies. Quickly down the floor is Erickson off the glass. That won't go. The ball loose and gathered there by Dent. Nearly thrown away. Barnes able to recover it. Does create the steal here. Jordy. Oh, they lost Ivy underneath. Ivy, what a move. Laviso, that's just not fair. Here's Lind. Back to Lind in the corner. Here's Brady. Nice take right through the lane for Brady Smith.
Coach Taylor's telling White they need one stop, and that's exactly right. A stop and a score is what they need.
Drive, pull up there by Lee, won't go. That ball loose gathered by Dent. Burstyn now on the break for the Muskies. Carson Smith. Oh, Brady was under the rim. Burstyn will try the three and hits it. Big time made three for Tyler Burstyn to push this lead to 4, 75-71. Muskies and a timeout with 3:12 left. Want to remind you our next game coming up at 7:30, the Utah Stars and the Virginia Squires. Both teams looking for their first win. That's not right. That's next week's schedule at 7:30. It's the Utah Stars and the Memphis Sounds. Oh, man. Eli, sometimes you got it right in front of you and you still get it wrong. The Sound and the Stars both looking for their first win in this Utah Top 50. And we'll have a chance to see some pretty good ball players. You got Diego Mulford, one of the top shooters in the upcoming class, Sam Sivelich as well. He'll be a senior at Northridge this year. He can dial it up from all over. Julian Maho has shown some stuff in the block out of Tooele. He's had a nice tournament here. And then Luke Moyer going to be playing with his Utah Stars. Abe Connolly, a Highland Ram. He's a piece that we've seen have some big nights. And first-year head coach for the Highland Rams, Chris Jones, has a nice piece there. Quincy Hills will be playing with that team as well. Hunter Skank, who's an absolutely fantastic guard out of Weber. There should be some good ball players in that 7:30 matchup. St. Louis coming out with the ball here, approaching 3 minutes to play in a 4-point deficit here for the Spirit. Moyer trying to get established in the block here. Nice job by Dent. How about Dent? Look, he doesn't have the size. He's got the height, but not the size. He's doing a good job there defensively. Sent out to Hills. Shot clock down to 3. Got to get one up here if you're Erickson. I don't think he got it away. No, he did not. How about the defense there by the Muskies, Eli?
Great discipline to stay down and to be in those lanes and to get that stop, that's a big stop for them at the end of this game.
And I'll tell you, Moyer feels like he's got a good 30, 40 pounds on Reese Dent, but Dent was giving him all the battle he could want down in the block. That's a nice job by the sophomore Reese Dent. Here's Hinckley. Boy, a score here would be so big for the Muskies. Brady. Erickson trying to D him up. Screen from Hinckley. Brady goes back to Matani. Fade away. Gets it to go. Matani Hinckley with a key bucket.
Good find from Brady Smith and good little jumper.
Moyer. Back with Hills. Inside of 2 to go. Fenton gives it back. Erickson looking for Moyer. Nice play. 1:30 left here in regulation. Double team on Reiser and throws it away. Defense does its job. Here's Erickson through traffic and a foul here. That's before the shot. Defense gets the job done here for the Spirits. St. Louis to inbound. They get it in. Ivy. Back up here with Hurd. Lee looking to drive. Jackson Lee pulls it back to one possession.
Good score. That's hard to guard with how quick he is. Way to take it to the hoop and finish it.
1 minute to go in regulation. Muskies, Spirits. Muskies trying to stay undefeated. Brady Smith gives back to Hinckley. Over with Lind. Now Burriston. 10 to go on the shot clock here. Brady gets the switch, sends it over. Lind back to Smith. He'll hoist the 3. That's short, and the rebound gathered by Hurd. 5-second differential on the shot clock. Hurd on the drive and fouled on the drive. It will be Spirit to inbound, and they'll take a timeout here. Eli, if you're on that bench, you're St. Louis, you have the ball. Given what you've seen tonight, who you drawing up this play for?
I'm going to Luke Moore in the post. He hasn't been able to be stopped tonight, and I think I would just get it in for a quick 2 to tie the game.
You're not taking the 3 for the win? Come on, Eli.
Man, I wish, but they haven't shot the ball too well tonight. I would go for a sure 2 in the post.
I would do the same thing. Now, I'm curious because the shot clock was just cleared, and I don't know if that was inadvertent. There was a 5-second differential. So we'll have to see. That would obviously play a pretty big hand in how you draw this up, right?
Yeah. What I've noticed is I think they're resetting the shot clock any dead ball or any possession. Not sure where that rule comes from, but I think that's what they've been doing in this league, as far as I've noticed.
That was probably some coach up at Wasatch's idea, huh?
Yeah.
We just kid, James. It's been a great tournament, been a fun game tonight. You know, the Muskies had 49 points at the break. They're sitting at 77. We've seen an increased defensive effort from the Spirits in this second half. As they inbound here with Lee, shot clock is off. Ivy sends it over, 3 on the way, count it good. The lead to St. Louis.
Good shot. Proved me wrong with that 3.
Muskies. Clock down to 10. Here's Brady. Brady on the drive. Leaves it for Hinckley.
Great play.
Gotta hurry here. 3. It's good if it goes. It does not. And the Minnesota Muskies hold on 79-78. How about the drive by Brady, able to find Hinckley for the game winner?
That's a great cut by Hinckley. And that's something that we work on in practice. That 45-degree angle is a hard cut to guard because you want to ball watch. So good job, Hinckley, for making that cut and finishing that play.
Boy, a great first game tonight. The Muskies, the victor, 79-78. For Eli Ballstead, I'm Dane Stewart. Reminder, be back in 5 minutes. We'll have our next game, the Utah Stars and the Memphis Sound. You're watching the Utah Top 50 only on KSLSports.com.